If you could change one thing in your own life or in general, what might that be, Leah? I call this the queen of the world question, if you will.
Oh, if I could
So,
just wave my
right,
wand?
right, exactly.
Okay. All right, let's play that game.
Okay.
I think that the one thing I would change is I appreciate social media a lot. I appreciate that we are able to connect with someone in an instant, but what are those connections really meaning? You know, are they just shallow? Let me like this picture. Let me give a thumbs up. Are we really talking about the things that matter? That's what I hope for the world, is that we become more connected, like what you're doing here. You're sharing people's stories and trying to understand and put that out into the world. And that's what I want to do, is
Thank you.
be more connected with people, and tell their stories, because that's how you learn from one another. And you realize, you know, we don't have to have everything in common, but I can still respect you as a person. And I just hope that the world will get there. And I think that this generation understands that a little bit. Maybe not getting away from the screens, but understanding that I don't have to love you, or I don't have to like you, but I can still love you as a person, as a human.
I like that. And not to go down a rabbit hole, but I mean, I think people have most of us have a social media presence that may not always equate to who they really are.
Absolutely.
And you've been able to create this almost alter ego reality, personality. There's good and bad in that, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I think that's an interesting thing, that's an unintended consequence of social media.
Absolutely. It's all these mirrors and lights, and it's, I always say social media is kind of someone's highlight reel, but what's really going on?
Right.
And that can be hard for people, because they look at someone and say, oh, they're so successful and so happy and their house is so clean and their children look so perfect, but it's not real life.
And you don't tend to. Some people do, believe it or not, but most people don't post the bad stuff.
Right.
You know, they put all the good stuff on, and the dirty stuff, if you will, doesn't go online. So again, it goes back to that.
Right.
You
And I
create a different perception.
I think bringing out those dirty moments, and that's what really helps you connect with people and get closer relationships, and help learn from one another and understand.